any day.
Hey, it's Jessi here. I'm here in my creative cave. I thought I'd say a few words about the new remix of the Addict Nation song. First of all, I wrote the original song on the way to studio, so it was the last song that I actually wrote for the Villainess album. I had this little idea of what the song could be, and I had maybe 4 bars of music that I had sort of been playing with, and then at the airport I was like, I'm bored, I'm just gonna put this song together, so I literally wrote it at the airport on the way to the studio. I released Villainess in August, and since then I've had a few people who have made me remixes for the tracks on the album, which is really cool because it kind of gives me an opportunity to work with a few people and reimagine the songs a little bit. The first person to do a remix for one of the tracks on Villainess was the Fair Attempts, and he reached out to me and he said, well, can I do a remix of Dark Heart for you? And I was like, yeah, sounds good. So he did, and it was a really cool version. I really like his sound.
Underneath, I taste the poison. Keep going on.
Then what happened was that we played a gig with Velcro in October. It really sort of made me like reconnect with my industrial roots and with that sort of heavier band sound, which I really didn't want to have on Villainess, with all that like screaming vocals. I was like, I really have a bit of an industrial itch that I want to scratch. It was always the industrial track on my album anyway, and I could really sort of imagine the sort of harsher vocals for it and a bit of guitar, and I wanted to sort of play around with that sound. I got in touch with the Fair Attempts and I said, would you like to try and industrialize this song for me? And he was like, yeah. He played some guitars on it, he mixed the song again, and I recorded some new vocals for it here in my studio, and it turned out great. We also did a little bit of work with Villainess to industrialize that as well, but more about that later.
We are the Addict